Alright folks, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I'm WXFan21. Welcome to what is going to be an absolutely outstanding game, best of 3 that we have for you here today between the number 9 seeded Fat Scott, the number 25 seeded Timon. Both really good races in their own right. And this is game 1 of a best of 3 series. This is back to back today. I'm joined by Lunatic Moth over on tracking. I'll be here with you all till about 3 p.m. Eastern. And who knows, maybe I will be back afterwards as that as well. Wanted to make sure we got some commentary for you all as well. But if you've heard me before, you know I'm a Counter-Strike broadcaster, so I do get a Counter-Strike cast for one of the European teams that I cast for on occasion. That is coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see. Some of these seats take 40 minutes. Some take about an hour and a half plus. So we'll see how this goes today. Fat Scott on your left, Timon on your right. Where are the racers going to go? They going team left? They going team right? We got 2 team lefts here. And a very close map. Timon making a play to the right. And team left gets the W. Gets the morph. And bombs to boot. Ooh, we get a loaded pre-high jump room. Fat Scott couldn't go anywhere. Double majors to get things started. Fat Scott's gonna go check the right-sided door. Timon also gonna not proceed down. Gonna head back on over here to the right. This will be Fat Scott's first attempt at the right-sided door with bombs. That puts upper right landing site in logic. Yep. Oh, and Fat Scott says, whoopsie. So Timon and Fat Scott back to the start. Timon's gonna be slightly in the lead. Fat Scott losing their morph and bombs. No, they didn't. So they are actually going to go tank this. They did save back at the ship. So Timon's going to make a play for Gauntlet. Gauntlet locked by missiles. Timon most likely here should be making a play for top right of landing site. Fat Scott did tank the pirates. Fat Scott, rather. And now Fat Scott's going to go take this elevator. Trapped in the water and nowhere to go. Fat Scott's going to go down. Timon is going to make a play for Everest. The question is this the Phantom map station, aka the wrecked ship map station? It's going to be interesting. Timon is going to go for it. It is going to be a regular map station. Major, Ridley, Dragon, Aqueduct, right side, sand pit, hollow dots all over the place. I see Croc Speedway. I see Meridia. That's going to put Timon in the lead just based off information. But Fat Scott's going to go check the upper right landing site, which is going to be the correct thing. That's where Timon's going as well. So I hope you all are having a good time. I'm WXFan21, Lunatic Moth on the tracking gimmick. We got you covered for game 1. I got you covered to 3 p.m. Eastern time. Best of 3. This is back to back. All here on Speed Gaming 4. Okay, Retro Brain's gonna allow us to get Grapple Beam, but nowhere else. So that is the wrecked ship, and you need power bombs to further proceed. So Timon has the map info that Fat Scott doesn't. We'll see if that makes a routing decision different here for Timon. Grapple's going to allow the racers to get through Everest here, as you see Timon making their way through. Grapple jumps not going to be in logic here. That's expert level tricks. Fat Scott also doing the same thing with that grapple. Timon, nicely done. Gets through. Gonna get a hollow dot. Most likely power bombs. No, it's supers! phatscott gonna go up. Now gonna head back. Wants to get the other hollow dot first. Super missiles in play. We'll see what Timon has in store here. Gonna head back. Now, supers does put the gauntlet area, not grapple. We're using grapple. Gauntlet is in logic now, because that was locked by a red missile door. Obviously, as you know, super missiles can open up a red missile door. And that's going to be very, very close as you see to those next majors. So, we have Wave Gate, or the room pre-wave, is where one of the majors is. Timon also sees yet another major and two bosses. The two late bosses here. Ridley and Dragon in criteria. Thank you, Aussie. Aussie telling us grapple jumps aren't really ever required for logic. Dragon escape is a special case, but there are some in insane logic. Timon's going to be making a play for the wrecked ship. The other one was Torian. And boom, there's gravity suit. That's the logic. Oh, well, not the logic. That's the progression you needed. Timon's going to go grab, most likely, some of these waterlogged rooms here. You see a lot of water. Obviously, Dragon, but you do not have the ammunition for Dragon. But you know what you have? You got grapple. phatscott's gonna go pick up their gravity suit. Timon once again tanking through some of these pirates. phatscott's gonna elect to go forward, finds worst room in the game, and immediately is gonna turn around. I don't blame them in the least. Timon out to an early lead and has the criteria map information that phatscott does not have. Timon knows about grapple door. However, folks, it's very early. There's pre-aqueduct, which is going to connect to back of Gauntlet. We know at least one major is here. Connectors to Meridian, Norfair, wrecked ship, and it's going to be a Spazer major with more supers. phatscott is going to go grab that map, going to get the information that they need. Spazer's going to make getting through this room here a lot easier for Timon. Timon heading down to where the Norfair connector is. But it's going to take a save down here first. Meanwhile, phatscott elected to make a play for Aqueduct. And then immediately resets. Remember, neither runner have been able to find an energy tank yet. Timon into Norfair is going to find Big Pink. We'll see if Big Pink can be big progression. Alright, that was a really lame joke. My apologies. Well, there's our first actual missile pack. Need some power bombs, but a nice ice beam found. Can't go check bottom left. Now they can! There's Timon with power bombs. Norfair seems to be the play. Fat Scott's going to go get their Spazer and Supers. Very linear so far in terms of progression. Then we're going to take a quick energy refill and head right back on through to Watering Hole, where Watering Hole is going to contain double energy tanks. Exactly what the racers want to see. I just said it as Tim made their way in the Norfair. Not one energy tank, double energy tanks to get things going. So Norfair is, in fact, where the racers want to be. 1 missile pack, 1 power bomb, 2 energy tanks. That Scott's going to go take a little bit of a different play. Going to continue through Criteria. Thinking about either Meridia, thinking about that other major, and wants to go to the other major. Nope. Backing out, it's going to be a play for the Meridian door, which you cannot get to because it's powerbomb locked. Timon finding full happy room. Teaching those mock droids who's boss. Again, we found 2 bosses so far. Found Ridley and Dragon in Criteria. 1 major left in Criteria as well. Will these be power bombs? No, but it's going to be Fat Scott's first energy tank, which is going to be absolutely clutch for the item that Fat Scott is going for. Needs to hit these platforms very precisely to get things going, and Fat Scott's going to be rewarded with Screw Attack. Beautiful find for Fat Scott. Meanwhile, Timon continuing to make their way through Norfair. Fat Scott's gonna unfortunately get back through Green Gate and hits it. Through Green Gate glitch. Fat Scott might want to think about taking a little refill, but doesn't want to. Timon trying a little bit of a refill here. Wants to get some more energy before heading into the next room. No, it's a big heated room. Neither racer finding Varia's suit yet. Fat Scott's got 1 energy tank and Screw Attack. Chose to stay in Criteria. And Timon back through full halfy. Electing to go a different way. Fat Scott now going to be finding their way to Norfair. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, I'm WXFan21, Lunatic Moth on tracking. And we've got a battle between the number 9 seed Fat Scott, the number 25 seed Timon. Upper bracket round matchup. I believe, anyway. Aussie can correct me if I am wrong. I believe it's upper bracket round 2. Scott gets their ice beam. High-fiving in big pink. Aussie says it's the last upper bracket round 2 matchup. Scott's going to find their way over to Watering Hole, get their double energy tank, be ahead by 1 energy tank. Timon Gonna head back up criteria. We'll see why. Him and recheck of the map, and Fat Scott coming across Mother Brain. That is going to be a very small, very not long escape timer. Scott going to go make their way through the Tree Ridley room. Also, to where we start Timmin with full happy. Fat Scott realizing that is a connector room between Full Happy and Big Pink. Timmin is going back to Torium, where they got their grapple beams to begin with, and are going to continue here through Retro Brinstar. Timmin wants to make a play for the elevator, trying to get closer to the map station. Let's see if you viewers out there can finish this sentence. If you've listened to my commentary, what do I normally say? Save early, blank, blank. I want to hear from you in the Twitch chat. Finish the saying, save early, blank, blank. And then, of course, as always, get as far as you can to get to... Get as fast as you can to the map stations. Delta is correct. Save early, save often. Name of the game with Map Rando. Thank you, Flintlock. Appreciate that. Timmin finding the deactivated wrecked ship save station, but also finds West Ocean. This is most likely the wrecked ship map station. It's going to be a left entrance here. So, we'll see if that pays off. It's most likely going to be Fantoon. Okay, lots of missiles. That is going to help the Fantoon fight, if in fact it is Fantoon. Fat Scott is just flying. Absolutely flying. Towards the map station goes Scott. And Scott's going to get the Norfair information that Timmin didn't. So Mother Brain is here. A lot of really long rooms with no connectors and no more majors. Timmin picks up more missiles. Timmin wants to go back and find West Ocean again. You get Sky Missiles, you get the Ocean Maze. Scott's gonna leave Norfair because there's nothing here except for Mother Brain that really matters. Timmin's gonna check this, and it's gonna be... interesting. So it is not gonna be the wreck ship map station. It's not a left entry point that we know of. Oh, and you see toilet in the background. It is Fantoon! It's Crab Hole left to the map station. and Timon getting a fast pattern. Got back to the wrecked ship. Timon has defeated Phantom. It's just missiles and maze. Timon's gonna head back to the map station. Timon with a big lead at the moment. One major, two majors. That's Fireflies. Two majors hanging out in Torian. Timon gonna make a play for the Fireflies. Speed booster. That's a really nice item to find. All right. Now, Scott's going to make their way to the wrecked ship map station. The wrecked ship has ammo, but no bosses. The wrecked ship, the only major it had was gravity suit. Scott gonna make a play from Iridia this time. Knows about that power bomb door. And we'll see. So this major is going to be plasma, maybe double major. It's a double major. It's Plasma Space Jump Speed Booster in Torian. So I see the question in Twitch chat. I want to make sure I addressed it. Is G4 not a thing in this randomizer? What happens if you kill Mother Brain before the other bosses? So you can't. So in this randomizer, once you find Mother Brain, you can obviously enter from the left side because of the map. But when you enter from the right-hand side, what you see are 4 gates. The gates are only going to open once you defeat every boss. So if you go there with 1 boss defeated, the Phantom Gate is open, but the other 3 are locked. Think of gates being G4 instead of the actual G4 statue to Torian elevator. This could very well be a play to go Torian first, get your speed, space, and plasma, then head to the to Meridia. phatscott taking on Crocomire, making quick defeat of Croc. Ooh, never mind. Scott found Varia Suit. The one item Scott needed to find. That just may have given Scott the advantage that they need. Timon gets their 3rd energy tank. That's the one we saw Scott pick up a lot earlier. We'll see Scott pick up a little bit more ammo here along the way. Neither race are finding charge yet. 4 of the 5 beams have been found. Plasma's in Torian, Wave in Meridia. Scott right to the map station. Let's see what's here. All right, we got 1 major, 2 majors, 1 already picked up. Okay, 2 more majors. No bosses, which is really interesting. Scott making a play for this major. And it's just X-Ray. Scott picks it up anyway in the off chance that they come across charged plasma. Timon is very quickly going to catch up. Well, the biggest thing for Timon is, will they go to Crocomire? That is where Varia Suit is. Timon picked more ammo. Sees the map station. Last area we haven't seen is Brinstar. Twitch chat's correct. Crate hiding in Brinstar. Ridley Dragon back in Criteria. Phantom has already been defeated in Torian. Brinstar has been found, and Timon is going the wrong way. Scott's got to find some high jump boots, which is going to help. There's Kraid. Double major, so there's charge and spring ball. Mama Turtle's got double major, double missile rather, not double major. We'll see if Timon does make a play back for Meridia, which is where Varia Suit is. At this point, Timon's got 4 energy tanks in a reserve, which is nice. It's not the greatest. Timon is going to be able to get charge and or spring. That's seemingly where they're hunting for right now. Going through Metroid Realm 2. There's charge beam for Timon. So Timon now is on a hunt for Varia Suit. Most likely will go and defeat Kraid and move forward. Timon's going to take a quick refill here. Wants some more energies, wanted to fill up those supers and power bombs. That's got back to pre-aqueduct. Timon sees power bombs and doesn't like it. That's got, I don't know why they reset. Lost a lot of ammo, lost your X-ray, lost Varia Suit. High jump. Why did Scott reset? Soft lock by speed booster. That'll do it. Unfortunately, because Scott never went tutorial. Never got that speed booster. Never got the Fantoon information. Scott's in a big disadvantage. In a big way. All Timon has to do is go fight Kraid, loop back around to Meridia, grab your Varia suit, and go to Criteria. Mother Brain is in Norfair. It is not going to be it's not going to be a long escape. Scott once again picks up Brave Beam. Timon now gonna go fight Kraid. Nice quick Kraid kill from Timon. Rewarded with an energy tank. Timon needs to find Varia for go mode. This is still not the greatest in terms to fight Ridley. The biggest question I think that Timon has to answer is doing Crocomire. And Twitch chat's talking about it right now. Is Timon ever gonna go fight Croc? Croc holds Varia suit. Is Timon ever gonna fight Crocomire is gonna be the biggest thing. That's the thing. Scott doesn't realize neither of these two are going to be speed booster. Now again, Timon has charge plasma. It's one shot to go defeat Crocomire. I think Timon's going to try Variolous Ridley. Yeah, it's going to be a Variolous Ridley fight for Timon. 25 supers. Let's call it 7 energy tanks, because you get the 2 reserve tanks. And we'll see if Timon can do this. Bracing themselves, here we go. Heat damage starts. There is no heat damage reduction for Timon. Gravity Suit in Map Rando does not offer heat damage reduction. Oh, Timon immediately gonna get a pogo? Oh, that's what you want to see for a Ridley fight from Timon. Timon very close now, needs a couple of these charged plasma shots. Quickly going down to 1 energy tank. Ridley needs to go down. You only got 2 left. Oh no, bonked by Ridley. Took a foot to the face and another foot to the face. Ridley with one of the worst drop kicks I've ever seen. Oh wait, this isn't pro wrestling. Ridley was just basically, well, yeah, it was drop kick. Let's call it what it is. Two swooping drop kicks. Timon's gonna try this again. 25 supers. The best beam combo in Super Metroid that you can get. Charge Ice, Waves, Plasma. Now, let's see if Timon can get another fast pogo. Ridley keeping it low to start. Nice screw attack to avoid damage. Oh, this tail whip could be damaging, though. Already launches 20, gets a pogo. This could actually work out perfect for Timon. To another pogo. No hits yet. The question... I was gonna say the question is, can Ridley do it? Beautiful use of Ridley AI manip. Timon gets it in a fantastic Ridley fight. Timon successfully defeats Ridley. One boss to go, and that's Dragon. A Varialist Ridley fight, folks. Scott is getting lost over in Brinstar. Timon is looking more and more likely to be able to go up 1-0 in this best of 3 series. And I'm so happy all of you are watching. Big shout outs. It is words, folks. Back to back to back. Best of 3 between these two racers. And there is some extra supers that Timon would have loved to have in the last fight, but that's okay. WXFan21, I'm here on commentary until 3 p.m. Eastern. Lunatic Moth hanging out on tracking. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat to follow both of these amazing racers. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. This has been a really good race. Timon has had great routing since the start of this race. Let's see if Timon can finish up strong. Scott is just hanging out right now over in Brinstar. Timon wants some crispy fried shrimp. We'll see if they can get it, and does. Crispy fried shrimp, folks! There was, in fact, a route divergence. Timon ended up heading to Torian, ended up getting Speed Booster. And Scott finished clearing out Norfair, didn't find anything, wrecked ship, nothing. Went to Meridia, found Variasu, which was a huge find, but then Scott ended up getting Speed soft-locked. Timon now going to head to Norfair to go fight Mother Brain. This race is going to be over very soon. I want to let you all know that it is time for the WX Fan Ask Twitch chat to say, what are you all going to guess here for the escape timer? Timon does not have Mother Brain information. Was right there, was legitimately in Norfair, was right there in Big Pink, never found it. Get your guesses in now. Mother Brain is in Norfair. Norfair to Criteria is very close. I'm going with 55 seconds. Timon, by the way, is not going to be happy when they find this this map station. phatscott does defeat Kraid, so that's their first boss defeated. Timon sees no Mother Brain, no reason to stay here, takes the reset, back to the ship they go. And that's what you call a pivot save, folks. We got some good times coming in. Minute 35, minute and a half, minute 15, minute 25, 45 seconds, minute 5 seconds. A lot of good timing coming in. Timon is going to be literally heading right for Mother Brain right now. They're going to head down this elevator, head to Norfair. We got a minute 10. Keep those guesses coming, folks. You get no door prizes whatsoever. But it is a fun game nonetheless. Again, folks, this is a back-to-back-to-back race. We'll see if Timon wants to check any of the doors here on the right, or is Timon going to hot dog the checks? Let's find out. Timon might just head right to the map station and completely overshoot Mother Brain, and is going to do that. Mother Brain is literally to the right side of where you are, Timon. Timon is going to head for the map station, literally going the wrong way. Thanks, Baron. Appreciate that. Scott finally finding their way to Torian. However, it's going to be a little too late. Timon did get the map info, found Mother Brain, took the reset, and off goes Timon. Timon with, quite frankly, one of the cleanest performances that we've seen in this tournament. Not saying it was perfect, but a very clean performance here from Timon, who, by the way, should feel extremely proud. Timon, in my opinion, is one of the more underrated racers that may not have some of the fame and popularity as some of the other top runners. So the question is, are we going to see Timon finish off Mother Brain before I get to leave and stop doing commentary? There are the 4 gates. The gates are down. Zeb skips work as normal. Timon gonna try for the Zeb skip and gets it with no problem after they shut off Screw Attack. Mother Brain quality of life changes allow me to go ahead and give you a little bit of an update. 18 shots to defeat Mother Brain. 18 missiles. Now, Mother Brain on Mother Brain 1 and 2, super missiles do double damage. There is no cutscene. There is no Mother Brain 3. These are great quality of life changes that Map Rando does. Again, all super missiles do double damage on Mother Brain. And once Mother Brain hits you with the Rainbow Beam and you get to your normal cutscene trigger, that'll be the end of the fight. And the escape timer will start afterwards. You're about to see it on Timon's side of the screen. Timon is going to get hit for 600 energy of damage. No Varia suit, so the game looks for Varia as a trigger. If you have Varia and have Varia equipped, Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam only deals 300 points of damage. If not, it is going to be 600 points of damage. And I get the cookie, Twitch chat! 55 seconds! I win! I get myself a cookie. I am totally kidding. But I figured just where Mother Brain was in proximity to where the landing site is. And NCT says I earned that cookie. Timon is going to go ahead, get through here, head back to landing site, while Scott hangs out and says hello to Fantoon. Timon is going to win game 1 of this best of 3 series. Get your GGs in the Twitch chat. That was really nicely done. Folks, don't go anywhere. Game number 2 is coming up in less than 10 minutes.
you
All right. Welcome back, Speedgaming fans. Glad to see you all is still here. And I'm glad to see a bunch of new faces as well. I have no idea. I wasn't here for game 2. But we have a tally. Fat Scott, 1 game. Timon, 1 game. This is a best of 3. This is game number 3. And we're going to see what these racers have in store. I'm WXFan21. I got you on commentary. I got you on tracking. And it's time for an insanely pivotal game number 3. Winner of this faces Nevdi. Loser goes down to the lower bracket to face Kizatan. I hope you all are excited as I am. This is going to be an outstanding game 3. And let's see what these racers have in store for us. They've been racing already for 10 minutes. 10-minute delay as usual here, folks. So let's get this started. Fat Scott on your left, Timon on the right. As I said in game number 1, both racers are extremely good. And like I said, Timon is underrated. Underrated runner, in my opinion. Fat Scott, obviously known, the number 9 seed in this tournament. Timon, the number 25 seed. Who is going to advance to face Nevdi in the upper bracket? Who is going to the lower bracket to face Kizanton? Lava Dive out to the left first. Makes me think we're probably going to have an early Varia suit here. Now, Fat Scott hasn't had a timer since game 1. Oh, Retro Bryn Elevator. Okay. I see you. Retro Bryn Tuturian. I see you, Criteria. And what a surprise. It's West Ocean. What a surprise. I mean, yay, West Ocean. Both racers going to be trying to find their progression at Sky Missiles. It's going to be Space Jump. Interesting item for Lava Dive. Both racers getting it at roughly the same time. Going to keep this close. Ooh, heated room for the runners. Scott's going to continue to head through the ocean area as Timon is going to make a play for the landing site. Let's see if this proves to be pivotal for Timon. Fat Scott cannot get the ocean item. Obviously, no morph ball. Scott's going to come across the safe station. Timon has the right idea. Back to the ship to save, folks. Gonna give Timon the advantage. Timon's got morph. I love having multiple monitors, Twitch chat. I got Discord on my main monitor. I've got a split monitor with the tracker with you all up on Twitch chat. I got the Twitch stream up on my 3rd monitor. Well, my laptop monitor. Love it. I'm tracking, Mo. I got you on comms and I got you on tracking. So Timon getting that morph ball gonna prove to be pivotal here. Fat Scott also getting their morph. Also, that was a peek at a single room in Brimstone. Maybe the first time I've seen that in Map Rando. You all are most welcome. Let's go! Timon takes an unfortunate death here. Did save, however, after going to Brinstar. Who has their morph ball? Or maybe not. And here we go. Fat Scott back into Criteria. Brinstar, rather. Timon once again gets morph. We saw this in game 1. The racers having to tank those space pirates. Now, Morph Ball opens up the West Ocean item, which is where Fat Scott's headed. So there we go. Scott's gonna go to this ocean item. Timon right behind. And Spring Ball. I have absolutely no idea what purpose that Spring Ball serves. Like, none. I mean, you expected the Spring Ball over the pirates back in Brinstar? What? Ah! Baron making a good point. West Ocean top check. Alright. Fat Scott. Oh! Just able to escape with 3 energy. Ice beams scouted. So, McCool asked a great question in Twitch chat. Why are the spikes harmless? It's because the wrecked ship has not been activated yet. So there's Scott, gonna take a quick refill here. Timon's actually gonna leave the West Ocean item. Oh boy. Oh boy. Folks, Timon's doing a jumpy jump. There's our super missiles. That's gonna get them through the Brinstar area. That Scott now gonna get Ice Beam, has supers. Timon gonna go tank these pirates. Stupid pirates. No one likes you all anyway, you stupid pirates, but look, it's a missile door! And Timon realizing the error of their ways, needing to go all the way back to West Ocean to go grab some missiles. Dun 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 dun. No Spring Ball for Timon. They have to go back and get it again. We got Ice Beam for Scott. Folks, if I missed something on tracking, please let me know in the Twitch chat. Please and thank you. We'll see what Scott has over here in Brinstar. Ooh, tough room. You can't go anywhere else, Scott. What are you doing? Oh, look, you just wanted to make with the jumpy jump. Fine. Ooh, big fine here in Brinstar. It's Green Tower. A lot of doors to check here. A lot of progression. Timon be a little confused. All right, folks. Fat Scott says time for a reset. Timon's finally gonna go get some supers. Maybe grab themselves some dinner. Supers for Timon. That means Timon gonna go get some ice. Do you think the lore behind Timon's name is Timon from The Lion King, Timon and Pumbaa? I don't know why I just thought of that, but you are welcome, folks. Scott once again taking the reset. Timon has, I believe, Timon got their ice beam. Ice beam for Timon. I mean, this is the progression here, folks. It's gotta be through Brainstar. Again, no power bombs, so you gotta be able to do something. You can't get through there. I mean, X-ray clip. I guess X-ray clip. This is allowing Timon to catch up. Timon's gonna go get X-ray, which is not on my tracker. Rude. Thank you, Senso. Hello. Again, I got you all on comms and on tracking. Finally, both racers getting their X-ray. We'll see if they finally are gonna do the infamous X-ray clip. And maybe, kinda sorta, Fat Scott wants it. Timon a little confused. Feel free to use an Aussie statue for a hint. You can find those throughout the world. I'm kidding. They don't actually exist, but how cool would that be? Both racers having X-ray. Both racers trying to figure out where to go next. We know there's an energy tank down by the actual X-ray room. So the only way to move forward is to actually X-ray clip. Scott's gonna attempt to X-ray clip. The little bug was a little too high. Scott has the right idea. Scott, X-ray clip. Scott, can you do a Metroid, please? Thank you. Excuse me. All right, Timon's gonna give it a try. X-ray clip time for Timon. Ooh, ooh. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Timon had the right idea. Maybe, maybe, maybe. No. Folks, how else do you want me to make this exciting? Both racers have absolutely nowhere to go, trying to execute an X-ray clip. Hey, what do you want from me? I guess I should go back to ordering my dinner. Timon might finally have it. It does! Timon with the X-ray clip finally gets through. Finds a heated room and Norfair. Alright, I'm done singing. Chat is so excited for X-ray clip. Alright, so Timon finding a very nice save station. Yet another energy tank, so the Seed could be trying to force the runners to, at the very, very least, do a heated run. We don't know yet. It's time to find a little bit more here in Brinstar. Ooh! Bombs! 3 energy tanks found now. 4 energy tanks. I think the Seed wants to see a little heated run. Finally, first missile pack. Hello, Space Elephant! The Space Elephant with 5 missiles and 5 supers. This is gonna be a long fight. Somebody wake me up when it's over. I'm kidding. Scott is probably looking up X-ray clip. Let's get some hype in the chat for Scott. Come on, folks. There's almost 200 of you watching this live. Let's go, let's go. Get the hype in Twitch chat for Scott to execute this X-ray clip. Let's go, let's go. Scott finally has the right idea for the X-ray clip. Let's go. Meanwhile, Timon is putting on a fantastic clinic on how to defeat Phantoon. Scott has the right idea. Close to it. Close, close, close. And Timon executes a beautiful Phantoon fight. 5 missiles and 5 super missiles to defeat Phantoon. Well done, Timon. Yeah, when Scott gets this, and Scott will, I want to see you all go absolutely nuts, and he gets it! Scott gets the X-ray clip! Let's go, Scott! So we got several majors up here in Brinstar to get things going. Again, 3 Wave Room is another. We've got 3 upper left Brinstar. Again, we have so many energy tanks. The Seed is saying you have to go on heated runs. 4 energy tanks have been found so far. 4. And there's another major right there at the bottom as well. Scott is about to go off. right, so these are the gauntlet items, folks. Timon's gonna pick up another super pack and a reserve. Yeah, it's definitely heated run season. These racers, the seed is really telling the racers, you have no choice. You need to go on heated runs. There have been four energy tanks and now a reserve. Oh, my bad, folks. They have bombs. There you go, folks. Bombs on the tracker. Nope, no soft locks. Both racers have bombs. I just never marked it. Sorry, folks. Oh, no. Timon has to go through this again! Oh, boy. Not again. There you go, Timon. Scott's turn to take on Fantoon. Fat Scott defeats Fantoon, so both racers have defeated Fantoon. And now it's time to go and get more info and do more heated runs. Again, 4 energy tanks, 1 reserve tank. This seed, to me, is screaming. Go do heated runs. It very well also could be saying, make sure you pay Baron of Red a boatload of money after Baron wins this tournament. I mean, did I say that? That was supposed to stay in a thought bubble. I'm kidding, Baron. More missiles for Scott. That's the gauntlet item, and what's going to begin. That's a big waterlogged area, too. Maybe we can't get those majors yet. Timon in the Norfair. Scott's still in Bryn. This is going to be interesting. Scott dealing with the green hoppers. Timon back into Brinstar. Really can't go that far else in Norfair. Scott's going to take a quick energy refill here. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Coming through Gauntlet is about to enter waterlogged rooms. And it's going to be the post-Batoon room. Going to have to use ice to be able to stare up to get through this room. Nice use of jump, Timon. All right. Timon's the Forgotten Highway. Scott's hanging out over here in Criteria. The amount of energy that we have is kind of ridiculous, folks. Timon has now made it through to the 3 majors over here in Brinstar. It's going to be Wave Beam to get things started. Timon has to be careful. 81 energy and not much left in the reserve tank. And it's Spazer, so 2 items that are out of the way with. So, gonna completely give up Wave and Spazer for now. There is still a 3rd major over there that Timon has to go all the way back for now. Scott's gonna go do this X-ray clip again. Timon finding wreck ship and goes back. Wreck ship is gonna be right to Everest. These runners needing to do something big. So Timon is gonna go Morph Ball here and gonna continue to go through the wreck ship, hoping to find Gravity Suit or something. Amphitheater. No, Timon, you're not gonna go heat run Amphitheater with no suits. Timon's gonna go fall down the right side of Everest and see what we have here for a door. Oh, hello, Croc. Goodbye, Croc. If it's not Crockemeyer, it's the baby skip. And sealing item's gonna have another reserve tank. What is this seed? So, for those of you just tuning in, no power bombs have been found yet. Map station for Timon finds Norva. We got a close major. Aqueduct with a holodeck. Ooh. That's big. Main Street, second item is a major. I don't see any bosses yet. Oh, Scott's got wave spacer. Thank you. This is the way that Timon should be going. Unfortunately, is not. So, Scott is actually going to be heading towards the other major where Timon should have gone. We'll see if this major proves to be pivotal. It's the early supers major. Scott's gonna have to go through Frog Speedway. You see Timon also looking speed booster, keeping us from that other major. Where are these racers supposed to go? Phatscott finally gets to early supers. This gonna be a suit, maybe, kinda, sorta. It is. Grapple. Womp womp womp. Not gonna lie, Green Brainstorm music might be a jam here. It's a jam, folks. What do you think? So Grapple puts Everest into Logic and Wreck Ship is pretty much what Baron is saying. Scott to the Forgotten Highway. This is just a lot of back and forth. So Timon's been taking some resets. Both racers are a tad bit confused as to where they're supposed to go. High five. Save station for Scott. Is anybody else frustrated with this seat besides me? As a commentator, I'm a little frustrated with this seat. Scott finally gets back to Everest. Now, finally gonna be moving forward. Timon is gonna go down to Firefleas to go get more hollow dots and missiles. Finally, we got power bombs, folks. It only took almost 40 minutes. But Scott's got power bombs. Scott has the lead. F. Got back to Brinstar, these racers' favorite sector in this seed. Phatscott25. I think I'm more tired than I think I'm tired than the racers. Phatscott with the bunk. I basically merged Scott's name with Bonk. That's how you got Skunk. There, that just shows how frustrated I am with this seed. Here we go. It's the map station for Scott. All right, there's Ridley. There's a major. And there are the Meridia entrances and a Torian entrance. So Hoda Ruby with the major and the only major in the wrecked ship. So Scott's gonna take this, go back across to Everest, most likely make a play for Hoda Ruby. And I'm gonna farm up a little bit of energy to get through this heated room here. Gets up. Timon is going to be vastly rewarded with Grapple Beam. How exciting. Scott's gonna go check on this major. Again, this is the Hoda Ruby major. And to get to Hoda Ruby, it's going to take a little bit of a farm here from Scott. Needs more energy in a big way. 224 energy. Nothing left. Gets bonked once by the Seahorse. Charge beam, not gonna be enough. Scott's not gonna be able to make it out of the room. Does to Torian. Scott goes bye-bye. Scott that goes a boom boom. Far enough back. EVs in West Meridia. West Meridia. Wrecked ship. Commentaries in shambles. Stupid seed. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright, Scott's got plenty of energy. Let's see what the Hoda Ruby item we know is Charge Beam. And Scott does not want to go to Torian. Scott's gonna go check out Meridia first. I still think Torian's the play. Baron kind of wants to go try this seed now. That stinks. Can't move out of there, folks. This one is very, very back and forth. Fat Scott has the advantage. Scott, the number 9 seed in this tournament. Timon, the number 25 seed. Both racers have put on really good racers so far. This is the last of their best of 3. Torian, I think, is the play. Timon is all sorts of lost right now. I have no idea what Scott is doing. Oh, Scott wants the major in Brinstar, which has been powerbomb locked this entire time. Avery, thank you for the raid. We appreciate it. Welcome, Raiders, to this final game of this best of 3 series between Fat Scott and Timon. More power bombs behind the power bomb door, eh? Old Mother Brain containing a major. Is this going to be worth it for Scott? It's high jump. What is this seed? Where are the suits? Torian's the play. And Scott's gonna hang out in Norfair. Whatever, Scott. Ignore comms. I see how it is. Nah, I kid. But again, we have plenty of energy. Heated runs are in plenty of logic. I wonder if Scott's a little scared. Honestly. Winning to Torian. Left. Couple majors in Norfair. Scott's gonna go for it. Needs to be really careful. $208 energy, folks. Let's see what this item is going to be. Is it Varia? Is it Gravity? It's Billy Mays with the Plasma Beam, and Scott will reset. Did Scott save after getting high jump? I really hope he did. All right, thank you, press. Scott is going to make a play up Main Street. Almost bonked by the crab. Nicely done. This should be... It's either Screw Attack, Speed Booster, or one of the suits. Hey! It's Gravity Suit! The race just found a suit. The race just found a suit. Timon is nowhere where they're supposed to be. They did get to the wrecked ship, but this gravity suit's going to put Scott very far ahead. Two bosses the racers have not seen yet. And those bosses are Kraid and Dragon. Not visiting criteria again. Kevin finally gets there. Charge Ice Waste Phaser. There's Dragon. Dragon in criteria. Folks, if you're having a good time, make sure you give the runners a follow! Exclamation point R. They put on one heck of a best of 3 series. Exclamation point R on the Twitch chat, exclamation point C if you want to follow myself as well. I am both commentary and tracking for this seed. Or for this game, rather. phatscott down worst room in the game to Dragon. Down goes Dragon. Demon's gonna come across their high jump boots, but they are very far behind Scott at this point. Scott's gonna be really careful. Really tough time getting out of worst room in the game with no Varia. It's quite possible Varia's been inside Torian this entire time. And Scott gets out of worst room in the game. Nicely done. Through the spiky hallway. Scott's gonna take a refill and a save back at the ship. God is mad. Did you all just see how fast he flew up Green Tower with those wall jumps? Through Aqueduct, Scott's going back for Plasma. 3 majors we haven't seen yet. Barrier, Screw Attack, and Speed Booster. Neither racer has the required ammo, energy tanks, or anything to be able and get to be able to defeat Ridley. There's an energy tank for Scott. Clutch find. That energy tank could put Scott at the point where if he wants to, he can go fight Ridley. Baron is saying Scott's in go mode. I agree. To the right side of the wrecked ship goes Scott. It's the Ridley fight. Here we go. Safety save from Scott before going to fight Ridley. Scott needs to be at full energy before this fight. Gonna risk it. Here we go! Twitch chat gonna get very, very, very excited. Ridley, 104 energy. That is still going to hurt. And Scott can't finish it. Timon's gonna have a chance, but Timon is so far away from where the gravity suit is. Those pancakes. Not able to get away from the tail whips, lining up some supers, gonna make Ridley very angry. Very, very red. Unfortunately for Scott, this is going to be another bit of an issue. Plenty of energy this time. Good job from Fat Scott. Needs to grab this energy in a big way. Hurry up, game! And down goes Ridley. Scott is one boss away from going on to fight Mother Brain and winning this game. Timon is lost. Grade's probably in Turian or Meridia. And we haven't seen all of Turian yet. Hello, Blackspoon. Nice quick Blackspoon fight for Scott. Scott into the pants room. I think Scott wants to be done with this seed. Scott's getting nowhere closer to the save station. I mean, the map station. Scott Samus is angrily moving throughout this race now. Timon finding Ridley. Folks, if you like what you see, and you want to help out and volunteer, exclamation point SGL24 SMR. Again, exclamation point SGL24 SMR. Join the Discord, join the SM Map Rando channel, the online tournament, and feel free to volunteer to sign up for commentary and or tracking. It's a ton of fun. Scott is a major above, and Crate is gonna be hiding in Turian. Timon is going to give this Ridley fight a shot. Oh boy. We saw how extremely close it was for Scott. Massive tail whip from Ridley. That's gonna do it for Timon. Safety save for Timon, luckily. Thank you, Twitch chat. They are marked. And Scott finally finds the Varia suit. I think both racers are tired. Both racers have had enough with this seed. They've had enough with the best of 3. Timon's gonna give this a try. Timon is gonna be a little off here. Ridley is defeated, but unfortunately for Timon, that will do it. Ridley's AI, unfortunately, is not cooperating time, and Timon, are you kidding me? After a pause abuse, able to get energy and get out. What a save! There was no hit points left. That was it. It was a pause abuse. Jump into energy. Unbelievable. Somebody clip that. Someone clip that, please. If you're liking this race, let's see those thumbs up in the Twitch chat. Fat Scott finally back to Torian. There's Crane. Scott's gonna get screw attacked. Scott now moving closer and closer to Kraid and closer to putting this best of 3 away 2-1 over Timon. Winner of this game goes on to battle Nevdi in a best of 3. Loser goes to the lower bracket to fight Chisington. There's the clip. Quick great kill for Scott. That's it on the mother screen for Scott. Folks are already guessing about the escape timer. I suppose it's that time. Get your predictions in for the escape timer, ladies, gentlemen, they, thems, all of you fine folks. I'm going with 30 seconds. Senso wants a best of 5. Senso says 0. Planet explodes, the instant mother brain dies, everyone loses, forces a 4th game. I really don't think these racers want a 4th game, Senso. What is Scott doing? I think Scott's trying to ice slip and is gonna reset the room. Alright, ice step skip time. There you go, Scott. folks. We're gonna see who's right, who's wrong. Who gets the metaphorical cookie? Let's see what the escape timer is going to be. Wait a minute! Mo is the closest without going over. Mo gets the metaphorical cookie. Oh, my apologies. Delta gets the cookie. Delta gets it right on the money. Delta gets the metaphorical cookie. Fat Scott through Wasteland, heading back to the ship. Scott, you gotta go! 15 seconds! What are you doing? Eight seconds! Go, Scott! 5! Scott is gonna lose to the escape timer and the planet goes boom boom! Time to start the escape sequence all over again. Escape through Wasteland. For those of you that are wondering why Scott just executed a speedball, it's because in Map Rando, when you get the Hyper Beam, you get access to every single item in the game. Scott! Not again! Scott going through Fast Ripper Road. 18 seconds, plenty of time this time. Time! Fat Scott is your winner of this best of 3 series. Get your GGs in the Twitch chat. What a game! Scott wins with an official time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 47 seconds. Even though that seed felt like a 3-hour seed. Okay, a 2-hour seed, but that seed was brutal. Starting off with an X-ray bug clip into the top of Green Tower. Oy vey. What a best of 3. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. We're going to go ahead and get these racers in here for a post-game interview. Here comes Timon. GG's, Timon.
Hey, WXN. GG's.
That seed sucked.
It was rough.
I felt bad for both of you racing it, and I was commentating it.
Hope you had a good watch.
Oh, it was a great watch. Except Gravity and Varia decided to be, in weird parts of the map that made absolutely no sense.
Yeah, I'm a top that and say power bombs were in a weird place. I think I had like power bombs an hour in, maybe something like that, and it was hard mid game, even after the ice clip. But let's wait for.
Yeah, let's wait for Scott to get in here. We're gonna talk about it. Here comes Scott now. Welcome, Scott. GG's and congratulations on your 2-1 victory.
GG.
Yo, GG, Scott. Nice job.
You all are more than welcome to talk about how you have carte blanche to talk about how much that seed entirely sucked. Scott, I felt completely bad for you at the beginning of this damn thing.
Yeah, this is definitely a rough one. Not just this seed, but this felt like the first seed was fine, but that second seed and that third seed, they were just throwing curveballs at us. This is a rough set, man.
Even the second one, I don't quite remember exactly anymore what happened because of this one, but there was a lot of bad stuff as well.
Yeah.
Was brutal all around. All right. So heading back over to game number 1, that was, I wouldn't want to call it a jet seed, but 50 minutes isn't bad for one of these seeds. So what did you all think about game 1 before we visit the last two?
Wow. It was quite ages ago. I don't remember much, if I'm honest.
Game
3 fried the racers' brains.
Yeah.
4 hours of map randos a lot.
But I remember what I did wrong on that one at least. I got myself soft locked essentially because there was a section of the map where to get in or out you needed speed booster, and if you could get in, but if you didn't find speed booster you couldn't get out. So right. I spent a lot of time finding stuff. I even found like Varia back there and stuff like that, but I just couldn't get out. So I lost a bunch of time and had to retrace my steps and go somewhere else. And by the time I was retracing my steps and finally about to like kind of get to like the end of the seed, probably like 5 to 10 more minutes left is when Timon finished. So that one.
Yeah, Timon in game 1 just ended up doing some really good early routing and hitting some of the correct areas. So that's what I remember about game 1. Game 2 I didn't get a chance to see.
I remember in game 1, I think where Varia was and the speed lock, there was the Croc Green Gate one way, right?
Yeah, it was a Croc Escape, I believe.
I was like hesitating, do I want to go through this? And I actually decided not to, which maybe was the winning play there.
I think you did pretty good on that one. You might have won that one anyway. I think that was not my best seed there, but it definitely would have been closer at least.
Yeah, I felt good about my play there for sure. Game 2. What was game 2? Let me see if the spoiler log is here.
It was that good of a game.
I think game 2 was just also a lot of backtracking, no Varia, and it was rough. That's all I remember really. But mainly game 3.
Game 2 was it was still a fairly like rough seed, but I think I routed that one pretty well as far as I remember. I think it was there was just a lot of early game struggle on that one.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I had issues in game 2 and 3 that I looked at the map for a long time just to figure out where to go, honestly. Like that was hard.
Well, game 3, folks. The name of game 3 apparently is Bug Clip Through Green Tower.
Yeah.
Scott, my guy.
Yeah, no, I had to learn on the spot.
We were wondering when you stopped moving. The chat was like, "Is he looking up the trick?"
That's exactly what I was doing. I mean, like I'm familiar with like ice clips like that. I just had never done that one before, so I kind of had to figure out where I should have the Zila be before I could like jump onto it and do the clip. Once I figured that out, like where it should be. The first time I did it was actually a complete accident. I was like, oh, I guess that works. And then the second time around, when I did it later in the seed, because I had backtracked the criteria to see if there was power bombs there, which
same,
when I did it for the second time, I pretty much knew where to do it, so I at least picked it up really quickly. But yeah, it was a rough start for me. I probably spent a solid like 3 to 4 minutes or more, possibly. I wasn't fully looking to see how much time I spent on it, but it was a while.
the first 45 minutes of the seed was a hunt for any suit that you could get. Let's call it 5 to 6 energy tanks very early, to me was saying heated runs are going to be in logic to move forward. Just the amount of early energy. Varia being so... I thought Varia was in Torian the way it was going. I was not expecting Varia deep in Meridia. I just wasn't.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, honestly. I was thinking that Meridia was probably going to have the last boss, and that I just missed Varia on Torian somewhere, and then it ended up being the reverse of that. So...
Really made no sense.
Right. But yeah, for the ice slip, for me, Map Rando is the first rando experience for me. Like, I've never done any rando before. And in one of my first seeds, I think I actually had to do that, but just wasn't aware of it, so I quit the seed. And when I found X-Ray, I rechecked and checked everything. Okay, powerbomb blocked. Everything is powerbomb blocked, right? In like bottom of criteria. So I kind of figured out pretty quickly I need to do that. And it was literally just trial and error. I know, okay, freeze it somewhere, morph on it, stand up. And it didn't work a couple times, but at some point it worked. So it was just trial and error.
Yeah.
So
then,
go ahead, Tim.
Yeah. But after that, I felt like it was also... You were talking about the 6 E-tanks. So there was the grapple was next progression, and there were 3 majors like behind Ellen Main Hall and some other heated runs, double chamber, etc. I checked wave and spacer and reset there because at that point I missed the 3rd major, which was grapple.
So you never found grapple there the first time, dang.
Yeah, I reset and then checked like for 10-15 minutes. I checked everything else again. What I could do, I went into lower Norfair, like down Red Hunter Key Shaft and all that jazz. But at some point I went back there, got grapple. It was quite horrible with the farming as well.
Yeah.
The most troll thing on the grapple farm was the health refilled recharge station behind Croc Speedway.
I know, that was like
Frog Speedway.
That was like the ultimate troll. Because it gives you wave and you can't even do like the trick from the left side. So it's like it just teases you. It puts it right there in front of you when you need it the most, and then you can't even use it. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. So my power bomb was quite late, and then it was a lot of going down, checking all the power bomb blocks, and up again and down again. It was rough.
Yeah, it was a pretty mean seed.
You think? It was brutal. So, all right, folks. I know it's been a very long 4 hours of Map Rando. I got no other questions for you both. Is there anything you both want to say before I wrap up and head on out of here?
Just GG's. This is a pretty rough set. Having to play 3 races in 4 hours of Map Rando is tough. So, GG. I feel like this is a really good matchup. I think it could have gone either way, like over and over again. So, this is a really good set. And thanks for all the races and everything. And thanks for commenting as well, WX. Yeah, I don't know. This is my brain's a bit fried right now. This is definitely a lot of Super Metroid today.
Right. GG to you too. Same thing. Thanks for commentary. Thanks for tracking. Thanks for the restream. I'll be looking forward in the lower bracket for the next match, and I might not schedule 3 matches in a row again. I was feeling good after the first one. Okay, maybe I can finish quickly, and then now it's like after midnight, so...
Also very fair. Well, listen, you both are very welcome. It was a great best of 3 from the 2 games I watched. Both are fantastic. Scott, you're going to be going on to face the number 1 seed Nevdi, so it'll be the number 1 seed Nevdi versus the number 9 seed Fat Scott, and then it'll be Timon versus Kissington in the lower bracket. And this ends our upper bracket round 2 matches. Make sure you stay tuned, folks. Tomorrow night begins the first 2 games between SEMO and Nitro, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is going to do it for us here today. For Fat Scott, for Timon, GG's and congratulations to you both. Timon, we got your ridiculous pause abuse on a clip, so I've posted that in the SM Map Rando Discord. I've posted it in the Race Time Room and back on Twitch. Make sure you go give these racers a follow. I posted their information before. One heck of a best of 3. For Fat Scott, for Timon, for Aussie, and for Lunatic Moth, who also helped out on tracking, I'm WXFan21. We will see you next mission.